Hey, it's Monday. It's Monday motivation time. And guess what? I'm here. Yo, I had an amazing day. I would love to hear about your day. I hope you had an amazing day. But I had this amazing day. And one thing, I want to share with you is the importance of just being positive and positive energy. And my brother Bernard said to me today, he's like, yeah, well, positive eating too, right? And a positive mindset focused on receiving also. So shout out to Bernard Parker. A lot of wisdom shared today. Sometimes you got to sit down with your big brother as you are working on a new initiative and thinking and planning out a new initiative. And he had a lot of wisdom to share with me, man, and I'm really appreciative because I don't know it all, right? You see what that says? That says Monday motivation for the ambitious. I want this to be a think tank, right? I got the chat open, right? So I can see your comments, I can see your feedback, anything you want to ask, anything you want to say. Like, you gotta have people you can talk to in it. Now, I will take an idea and I will go all the way in the rabbit hole with it. Okay. Okay. Hold on one second, folks. All right. All right, we should be good. Testing 1 2 1 2. Let's see. Let's keep the conversation going. It's important that we do that. So, one thing my brother told me today is that I am overthinking this idea. And guess what? He was absolutely right. He was absolutely right. As I am often guilty of when I'm not moving swiftly, right? When I'm moving fast, I don't know about you, but if I'm moving fast on a project, if I'm moving fast at putting something together, I'm on fire. I can't be touched. It's dope. But if I am like, what if maybe I should do it this way? I'm like it's almost like I'm beating myself up. One, that is a place where fear can creep in, All right? Overanalysis is like a breeding ground for fear. It's a breeding ground for failure. You don't want that. Okay? You don't want that. You want to understand the risk, understand how to manage the risk, and you want to move forward so you can, as a business person, make money, right? Once you're making money, then you can worry about growing, right? Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, thank you for putting up with the technical difficulties we're having tonight. Being open to receiving. Right? In business, you need to be product or service. Operation of the business, because you are an absolute fool if you only have one income. The economy is too bad. The economy is way too bad for that. Okay? You can't do that to yourself. All right? Like, absolutely. You gotta be cash flow positive, right? Your key relationships are your accountant and your lawyer, but your primary relationship is with your enemy. Your enemy is the person in the mirror. Your enemy is the person who has all the negative to say to you, right? Your enemy is the person who will have you looking backwards to see what you could have done in the past differently to achieve success. When the past is gone, you will have adversaries, you may have competition, and you will have opponents, but there is only one enemy, if I can drive anything home to you, and that is you. All right? Do not give power to your enemy. Your enemy knows you better than anyone knows you. Okay? Now, what you better do with your enemy is recognize him or her and keep him or her in check. Recognize who your enemy is and keep your enemy in check. Any questions? All right, just checking the chat log. So, one thing I know for certain now, and it took the gray for me to learn this. Yeah, tired. But it took the gray for me to learn this. We recommend using bit rate. Okay, cool. See if we can. But where your mindset is, the most crucial thing you can ever learn is that where your mindset is where everything else goes. Okay? Okay, I'm learning how to do all right, we are back. All right. Looks like we're back in business. All right. Okay, so we are having every technical difficulty in the book tonight, and I don't care. We're going to keep coming to you. We're going to bring you the information you need, because that's the whole purpose of this whole YouTube channel thing. And the minute we stop doing that, I will tear the thing down. This is about helping others, all right? But, a big lesson that I learned, and, a realization of today is, it is the full picture. It takes a full pitcher of water to fill every cup at the table. If you're a leader, continuously receiving good vibes, good food, drinking water, right? Staying hydrated. Your body's 85% water. Maybe you should drink 85% of your body weight. That exceeds a gallon of water. Most of us aren't going to do that, right? Although we should. Okay? Listen, it's time for all of us to realize that it's a global economy out there. If you were thinking small, if you were thinking hustle, if what you're doing requires you tied to a desk, then as my grandfather would say, you're hustling backwards. Don't hustle backwards. How about you just don't hustle at all? Hustling is a reaction, right? It's a reaction. You're reacting. Not much good ever comes from reacting. You need to proactively figure out where you're trying to get to and start busting your hump to move in that direction. It's not hard. It doesn't have to be hard. So don't make it hard. Don't complicate it at all. Just don't. 100. You really have to figure out how you're going to do business. Okay. How are you going to do business? That's what you got to determine. That's what you got to figure out. You know, if you're hustling, you know, you're going to step on toes. You're going to burn some relationships because your focus isn't doing what you're good at for a fee. Your focus is survival. You're scrambling. You're not leaving a lot of room for growth. You're not of a positive mindset, right? The struggle and how real it is a negative mindset. And guess what? The struggle is real. No, absolutely. But that doesn't mean that your mindset has to be pre-defeated. Right? You can realize that, you know, yes, in the short term, you need to make enough money in the short term living situation to get some bills off your back or whatever, what have you. Okay, but you still need to be thinking about the long-term play. The long-term play is where your greatest success is going to be. And that's what you want. You want to be successful. Okay? Like, nothing else matters. You can't help anyone else if you're broke. How can you pour into their lives? You can't. You can't. So, get you together. You know, it's said when you're on an airplane, they say, you know, always make sure you put your oxygen mask on first. Okay, that's absolutely true. Okay? It's absolutely true. The logic is, who can you help if you're dead? The answer is, no one. No one. Okay, so I am in here trying to tweak settings for the sake of you not having me sound and look all choppy. But, you know, that is what it is. So, just a point of business real quick. There are a number of relationships in place right now that are going to ramp up what I'm doing to help a lot more business people. If you or someone you know needs access to capital, apparently we are the go-to place for that. So we are building the machine to manage the traffic that we're about to experience. So that's a blessing. If we can help you, let us know. All right? Business owners typically 150,000 a year in sales. We're here to help. Okay. Any questions? I think I'm gonna take a bubble bath and have a cigar. But if you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up on social media, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. I am the Biz Grow Pro. It's up there. All right. Let's talk. Takeaways from this. Stay positive. Manage your energy and the energy of the people around you. And work smarter, not harder. Because only by being healthy and strong and full of life and profitable and cash flow positive can you effectively pour into the lives of others. All right? You let me know if I can help. One love.